Have you ever wondered that why your life is on a repeat? You are attracting similar relationships, same arguments, same drama at the job, and nothing is changing, as if you being cursed. Let me tell you, this is not a curse. This is how you have grown up and your neural pathways are now set. Welcome to Healing with Kindness channel. This is Karuna. Today I'm going to talk about why you are attracting same relationships, same career problems time and again, time and again. Today I'm going to tell you the story of two people who in their childhood had certain experiences, and those experiences have shaped their entire life. I worked with one of the females, and when she was little, her father was not available emotionally but was just physically present. So she grew up thinking that if she does really well in her studies or be a good girl, she's going to get all the attention that she deserves. But that never happened. And today she's in her third relationship where she's attracting the men who are not available to her. Why do you think that happened? Because in her childhood, her neural pathways by the age of 12 were developed, which told her that she is going to work really hard so someone will stay. And that's why she ended up attracting all the men who were emotionally unavailable. If you keep using the same patterns in your life, then it's like a highway. And the more that highway, which is your neural pathway, gets used, the more stronger it becomes. And then you just work on an autopilot without realizing that this is what you picked up in your childhood. Another person who I coached was someone who grew up in a family where the parents were always fighting for money. And this little child watched them fighting for money and decided inside himself that he's going to work so hard that he's no longer going to be poor. And today, when I met this person, he was working 16 hours a day just to make sure that he never got poor. And for him, taking a break was a punishment because his neuro pathway was telling him that he cannot afford to be poor, because every time he thought of taking a break, he felt guilty. It reminded him of those arguments the parents had over money. So he never took rest and kept working just because that's how he grew up, and that emotion stuck with him. So he was not working hard due to ambition. It was the trauma that was making this person work 7 days a week and feeling guilty even with the thought of taking a break. Are you in your life doing the same mistake, that you are living a pattern of same emotions, same thoughts, same reactions, and you are not even realizing it, that it's being set in your childhood? But it's never too late to change. If you decide that you want to shift your life, you need to identify that whatever that emotion is, whether it's love, shame, guilt, anger, sit with yourself and identify what was the first time that you felt it in your childhood. And you are still feeling the same way just because that's how you felt in your childhood. How about you do this reflection, and then once you identify, at least you are in control that this pattern is there. So what I did with my client, I asked her before she gets into any relationship, if she is feeling that desperation of being in a relationship and wants to attract someone who's going to give her attention, how about take a deep breath and take a pause before getting into a relationship to see, is she still feeling the same? Because if she's going to be at that vibration that she needs to be really good to attract someone for their attention, she is going to get a man who is emotionally unavailable. And with my other client, I asked him, what is it that, is causing so much guilt? Having so much money and being so successful, what is it that it's causing him so much pain that he is feeling guilty to take a break? And he could identify because of his childhood that he was behaving in that fashion. And once we worked with him, he's now able to take a break guilt free, enjoy his time with his family without thinking that he has to keep working, because it's all here. And that's what keeps us stuck in these patterns. If you would like me to help you in overcoming a pattern that your life is also stuck on, then get in touch. I'm more than happy to help you to identify since how long you are living in a loop, and that loop is not breaking for you. Because once you identify, the next step is to take action. If this really resonated with you, please do share with one of your friends so it can reach the message to other people as well. And that would help me as well to take this message across to people who might need to hear it. Leave me in the comment box what pattern did you identify in yourself that you are still stuck with and you are continuously living it since your childhood. Thank you for watching, and may you heal yourself.